Well, I'm on Byres Road and across the street is Ashton Lane and the subway. And we're going down this little laneway here because I found something in a little knick-knack antique store. So let's go down and have a look. Well, it's in the bag, as they say, right here. Not going to tell you where it is until I get a chance to open it, but you'll be pleasantly surprised all round, and another good story. Anyway, we'll catch you later. Bye for now. Well, welcome back to Partick Station. As you can see, I'm not at the station. I'm actually in the west end of Glasgow. We're staying at an Airbnb in an area called Hillhead. It's just a few blocks north of Partick. And I go out exploring every day, take the camera with me. And the other day I found something in, well, it was a knick-knack shop. I went in and the owner had stuff piled up, all kinds of stuff, books, knick-knacks, ironworks for your fireplace, paintings, everything you could imagine. And he told me he'd been there for 20 plus years. And he said that when he was at high school, they were closing down the old Merklin Street subway. And he went to the sale of all the bits and pieces, and he got a number of things, and he said he only had £6, which is $12–15, and he was after one particular piece, and the guy at the place said, "Oh, here, take this and take that." So he got a whole bunch of stuff that are really collectibles nowadays. Anyway, it's very unexpected to find what I'm going to show you now, and we'll get right to it. Well, as I was going through the books and magazines, and there were some toys there, I stumbled over a cabinet up against the wall, and lo and behold, there were some locomotives in there and a couple of coaches. And there was a Duchess, and he wanted a lot of money for that one. Well, so as I was looking, I saw this. Now, how about that? 37071. Now, I don't know if you can see it. In there. It is a Hornby. And like the other one I've got, I think it's got the wrong bogies or frames, but there's one little scrape on it, on there's one, and then on the other side there's another, but it's got everything. The buffers are on, the couplings are on, and it's clean. And I just had a look at the motor, and it all seems to be there now. I don't have a screwdriver and I don't have a 9-volt battery, but I think it should run. And if it doesn't, I can get it to run. I'll just try and take Try and take the body off, but yeah, you know, I'm not going to take the body off because I don't have any bits of plastic or pieces of wood that I can use to lever those tabs off. But he wanted £33, which is $50, around about that, yeah. And I offered him 30, and he said, yes, no problem. So the funny thing was, I gave him the £30, I gave him a 20 and 2 5s, and he separated the 20 and 1 5 and took 5 out and put it in his pocket. So it's entirely possible that he had it on consignment, and I forgot to ask him. So I guess that was a split, 25 to the owner and 5 in his pocket. And that was fair enough, right? So in another video I've made about the Sentinel building where they manufactured the Sentinel steam wagons in the early 1900s. It's derelict and been derelict ever since. I was out there early in the week, and it's covered in another video, as I said, and I noticed that next door to it was a car boot sale place, and it's open Saturday and Sunday. So I think I'll go back out there and just see what's there, because you never know what you're going to find, right? And in addition, I was told by someone I know here that, yeah, if you go to the car boot sale, you'll be able to access the back of the building, of the Sentinel building. So that's another reason to go. Now, it's an hour by public transit, and that's by taking 2 buses, but hey, that's fine, just great, and I'll be doing that. Anyway, this is something to look forward to on the layout, and that won't be for another couple of weeks, I'm afraid. But anyway, you know, that's your first look at the Class 37. Just reverse that because I've got the camera around so that I can see me while I'm doing this. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and you know, usual, give me the big thumbs up. Hey, you know, it'd be terrific if you left a comment, and I will always take the time to get back to you. And also, if you'd like to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Not everyone does, but it's important, and I would appreciate your support that way. Anyway, thanks very much. Bye for now.